got more fans of this year was because they were going up against the Chiefs, and they wanted the Chiefs to lose. So they were like, I guess we could, if we wanted to, root for the Eagles. But I was only rooting for the halftime show. But let me tell you, I was very, very excited when the Eagles won because I knew the Chiefs lost. And that's the only time the Eagles will ever have me very excited that they won a game. Love that word, though. And then the cheapest Super Bowl tickets were $2,300. Apparently, a low price compared to years past. The same amount of money could get you a Bayern season ticket for 13 years.
Well, sign me up for the Bayern season ticket.
Spending $2,300, which would be like about 3 weeks of payroll for me. Not really, but I'm just saying, like, saving up all that money just to spend it on a one-time ticket, it's absolutely insane.
Yeah, well, you could almost spend that much for F.
Yeah, that I could understand because, like, doesn't the F1 ticket get you through the whole, like, weekend, right?
Some of them do, others of them don't. It would depend on.
But, I mean, if I'm gonna be spending that amount of money, I want it to be kind of worth it, you know? Not just a one-time thing. And honestly, if I was spending that much money, it'd probably be just because of the halftime show.
I wouldn't even. I'd just go to wherever they're performing.
Yeah. That's crazy. And then Plymouth Argyle, that's right, Argyle, have beaten more Premier League teams than they have championship sides this year.
Yeah, they've beaten 2 Premier League teams, but yet they've only beaten 1 championship side, which is kind of funny considering they're in the championship and they're in last in the championship, but they're beating 2 Premier League teams.
So, sorry about that. Just joking on my water. So, Man United's 12 losses through 25 Premier League games this season are the most in club history. 8 wins in 25 Premier League games are the fewest in club history.
Yeah, they're not. I have no idea what's happening with Man United, but honestly, you know what? I'm here for it because I'm a Manchester United hater. So, sucks to suck for being. Well, I won't ruin what I have written for later, but yeah, sucks to suck.
And then Vinny Jr. has 0 La Liga goals in 3 months, and Anthony. Did I say that wrong?
No.
Okay, I thought you were laughing at me because I said it wrong.
No.
It's okay, moving on. Vinny Jr. has 0 La Liga goals in 3 months, and Anthony has 1 La Liga goal in 2 games.
Oh, this is just a generational Vinny L. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. I saw a video today on social media, and it was all the players celebrating a Real Madrid goal, but Vinny was just beefing with the fans. And I was like, this makes so much sense.
Yeah, that tracks. And then Florian Wirtz lost possession 32 times in Leverkusen's game against Bayern Munich. 32?
Come join Bayern, Flo.
Love that for him. And then Mac, that's a name. That's a name right there. Mac McClung has made more money off the NBA dunk contest than his actual NBA contract, which is UK compared to UK. I saw that. Didn't you send that to me? And I was like, that's.
I might have, yeah. It's crazy.
Or I saw it on TikTok.
It's funny too. I see why you would do the dunk contest now.
Yeah, make that cash. And then Canada lost for the first time in 26 games with Sidney Crosby in the lineup.
Yeah, to preface, this was for hockey, so we don't just so you guys know what we're talking about here. But also, within the first, minute of the game, there was, 3 fights, which was awesome. And then we went on to win 3-1. So, suck it, Canada.
Now to soccer.
In Serie A, we have Juventus winning 1-0 over Inter Milan, and AC Milan winning 1-0 over Verona. In the Premier League, last week we covered the FA Cup, but thankfully we're back to league play. So like we said earlier, Man United lost 1-0 to Tottenham. This is actually the first time in Premier League history that Tottenham has beaten Man United twice in a season. That goes for just Premier League play, though, not just, whatever they... if they would face them 3 times, in the FA Cup, whatever. Yeah. And then Liverpool beat Wolves 2-1. Liverpool didn't attempt a single shot just a single shot in the second half of the game. I'm sensing a trend here for this weekend. But Man City beat Newcastle 4-0. Arsenal beat Leicester 2-0. Brighton beat Chelsea 3-0. So, at the top of the table is Liverpool with 60, and then Arsenal with 53, and Nottingham Forest with 47, and then Man City actually jumps back up to the top 4 with 44 points, and Bournemouth is in the 5th place spot with 43 points. They are tied with Chelsea currently, but they have a better goal differential, so that's why they're in 5th. But Manchester United dropped to 15th, which sucks to suck for them because they're close to relegation. So I really kind of want them to lose more points and drop down into relegation just for the fun of it, you know? Yeah. And then La Liga, 10-men Atleti tie against Celta Vigo, 1-1. 10-men Real Madrid tie Sasu, something like that. I can't be bothered. Is 1-0, 1-1. And then Barcelona will play tomorrow, which is Monday. So we'll see what happens there. But I just have to talk about 10-men Real Madrid. So Jude Bellingham got a red card. I've seen so much stuff on social media, but apparently he said some naughty words to the referee. And he supposedly has been taking advantage of the referees not understanding English. So, what unkind things can he say? And finally, a referee must have semi-understood what was going on, and he gave him a red card. But supposedly, Jude said something else. But yeah, either way, I really don't care. I just found it funny. I've seen so many stuff about that in the media this week. I find it really funny.
It's giving the FIA telling Formula 1 that you can't cuss.
Yeah. Well,
the referees are like, no cussing.
Well, yeah. So Real Madrid are still top of the table with 51 points ahead of Atleti with 50, and Barca are currently in 3rd with 48. But if they win, they are able to leapfrog both teams and go into 1st. Again, due to goal differential. So it's like a 10-goal difference between Real Madrid and Barcelona, so it's not even close unless Real Madrid have a huge scoreline here and Barcelona don't. But I doubt that will happen. Then we are moving over to the Bundesliga, because why would we not? But this was my game of the week. Bayern tying Leverkusen. So, I don't have pretty good things to say about this. I mean, from a Bayern standpoint, I guess I'll take it because we didn't drop points, but Leverkusen, okay, technically we did drop points, but Leverkusen dropping points is better for us, because, yeah. But we take the 1-1 because we still got a point out of it, and that still keeps us 8 points clear of Leverkusen, whereas if we had lost, they would be 5 points behind us.
Yeah.
I would have preferred a win, but, whatever. I just felt like it was such a defensive game, and I don't know. The numbers kind of show that, but at the same time, it doesn't. We had 0 shots on target and 0 shots for at least 70 minutes of the game. The entire game, we didn't even register a shot on target. So, what were we doing? But we had 2 shots total in the game. We didn't have any corners. We didn't even hit 450 passes, which is ridiculous. We had 44% of possession, and we had a 0 XG goal rate. What happened? Are we not trying to actually score?
Apparently not.
I've seen too many different stuff about the bias against Vincent Company, and honestly, I don't really care about that. I just care that my team wins. I guess I'll take the tie, but I wasn't happy with our performance.
She was not.
It was just, disgusting to watch. I I did not feel good watching it. I was like, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? And then we made 4 subs at once. Why are we making 4 subs at once? Why would we not make one at halftime? Why would we not make one around the 60th minute? Why would we not make one around the 75th minute? That's 3 subs right there. I didn't really even see a difference when we put those 4 subs on. I was just so, what's happening? And then
She was confused. She was like, why are we doing this? There's no need for this. Why are we putting these people on the field when they're not needed?
it was so bad. And then he took off Michael Olise and Alex Pavlovich. And it's like, why would you take off those 2 younger players who are gonna be way better than the people we subbed on? I was just confused. And then we took off, who was the other winger? I don't know. But then we somehow ended up with one of our backs playing as a mid who moved up to a winger, and I was like, what? This doesn't even make sense. And I kind of feel like I've narrowed down our problem. It's just that players play too many different positions, so it kind of just looks like a blob on the field. And I don't really like that, because at times I was like, what are we doing? Let's not do this. And it was just disgusting.
Hot mess.
Yeah, and if I see us play like this again on Tuesday, I'm gonna be so ticked off.
And it's gonna be a valid crash out.
But this was the second time in a Bundesliga match that we have failed to register a shot on target since the 2004-2005 season. The first time we did this was actually in May 2008 against Wolfsburg. But I can't believe it. It's like, at least we could shoot the ball on target, but clearly we're not doing that. So,
yeah, what was the gameplay? Clearly not a game.
Yeah, I don't know. At least our signing that made his Bundesliga debut did very well. I was very pleased with his performance. But I was confused because he was playing a wingback position, and I thought that he was a center back. So I guess we'll see what kind of system we're playing moving forward. And I swear, if we move to a 3-back, I am gonna shoot something, because I hate playing 3 at the back. I am never an advocate for it, because you have your center defender who's responsible for 50% of the field.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm, well, not really. It's 33%, but still, it's like it's ridiculous. We would not. I hate the one time we tried 3 at the back, we got thumped like 4-1 or something like that.
Yeah.
Never again. Never again. If we move to a 3 back, I will stop watching, I think, because I just 3 at the back does not work.
Well, let's hope this next game is better than this last game.
Ugh,
Fingers crossed.
we'll see about that.
Now, are we talking about, I mean, we kind of talked about the NFL, so I guess we could kind of talk about it again since we're not doing NFL videos anymore
Yeah.
until we start that up again. But right now, here are what's in the notes, and I hope you enjoy it. Supposedly, Eli Manning is trying to purchase part of the New York Giants franchise, and honestly, if that makes them better, I'm okay with that.
Go for it. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I need to text my friend and be like, did you know that Eli is trying to purchase part of the New York Giants? She'll probably be like, finally, they're doing something with their life.
Yeah, well, you would think after they got rid of
Right?
Saquon.
And then the Saints why did that come out weird to me? Okay. The Saints Taysom Hill is expected to be released in order to save the team some cap space.
Yeah, he's gonna save them like 10 mil or something like that. Which I don't really know what their cap space is looking like, but I don't think that they're hurting that bad. But maybe
Right?
they are if they're looking to release him, because he's like a jack of all trades. You can pretty
Right?
much play him anywhere.
I don't get that. I need to be the fly on that wall. Like, why are we doing that? And then the Eagles' Devontae Smith is the only player in history, SEC, that always sounds weird to me, history to win the Heisman National Champion and the Super Bowl. And honestly, congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was surprised to read this. I thought surely someone else would have done that, but
Right?
nope.
I feel like there would have been one other person, but I guess not. That's crazy. I feel like I had something else to say about that. I wish I could say anything else about the Eagles or the Chiefs, but my For You page is just a halftime show.
I didn't really watch it, guys. So
I watched the whole Super Bowl, and
only watched
all I
it.
have to say is it really showed the Chiefs' true colors.
Nice.
And to second that, the Eagles' defense was just way better.
Mm.
And that's the first time and the last time I'm ever going to say that. So all I have to say is congratulations to the Eagles. They worked hard, but they didn't have to work too hard because the Chiefs suck.
What was the final score on that?
Wasn't it 22-40 something? Because Tate McRae actually predicted it a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, I remember that because I tagged you in that video.
Which I remember seeing that video of her, and I just thought, like, I didn't know what she was talking about at the time because I wasn't really paying attention. And then I realized she was at an Eagles game, and I was like, oh, I guess the Eagles are playing the Chiefs again. And she predicted it. It's absolutely
that's
crazy that she predicted our score. It was funny, but I think the funniest fact is that Kendrick Lamar. There's a bug in here. Kendrick Lamar, what is it? He got more distance on the field than the Chiefs did.
Oh yeah, in the first half or whatever, because he went like 280 something yards.
So if you're a Chiefs fan watching this, just know I don't like the Chiefs, and I'm glad they fell so hard.
Oh boy.
I've never been so happy before in my life. I was like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm so happy. And I don't even know why, but it's like a weight lifted off my shoulders, and I don't even know why. I was just like, I can't do a three-peat. I can't do it. Even if it means I have to root for the Eagles. And I didn't really root for them, but I was just like, if you guys can win, I'll be happy. Although, I will say, the picture of, who is it?
I don't know.
I can't think of his name. Is it Love? Yeah. Love. The two pictures of him when the whole, like, who was it? They were all saying that the Chiefs were going to win, and he's walking by the screen, and he just is looking at it like, And then the picture of him in the middle of the Super Bowl field when all the paparazzi and the photos are being taken and the crowd's rushing, but he's the only person you can see in like the light. That's a good picture. As a photographer, I'll have to say that was a good picture. And I'm so glad it's not Travis Kelce. Moving on, before I say anything else stupid. Here are the radar points. Wait, did I pick one? I haven't picked one. Did I?
No, I just put the same thing because they're playing again.
Oh, they're playing again?
Yeah, I saved you the trouble.
Okay, well, if you guys watched our last video where we did radar points, I'm gonna say the exact same thing. It's Real Madrid versus Man City. And that bug is so creepy. What bug is that? Sorry.
Wait.
Right. Anyways, like I said, my last week's game that I picked was Real Madrid versus Man City, and it was 3-2 in favor of Real Madrid last leg and Real Madrid's home game. But again, I'm saying it again because I guess it's happening again. It's Real Madrid versus Man City. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, so they play 2 legs because it's a knockout, so they get a home leg and an away leg. And last leg was at Man City. It's like Bayern and Celtics game where they were at Celtic last week. Yeah. But my game of the week last week was Bayern and Leverkusen, which we already talked about, and I low-key feel like I let you guys down with that one because not much happened, and then I got ticked off about Bayern's performance, so sorry about that. But my game for this week is Manchester City versus Liverpool. This is a not top of the table, but both teams are towards the top of the table battle. So it should be a good one. I forget where it's being played at, so let me just look it up here really quick for you. I actually just had this open and then I didn't save it. Per usual. Oh, it's at Manchester City. Okay. Interesting, yeah. It will be a good game though. So, especially after. Whoa, they just played women's side. Wow, that was kind of lopsided though. But yeah, with Manchester City's new signings that they did this winter, I think it will be interesting to see the impact that they have on the game. Because clearly, Omar Marmoush, the signing from Eintracht Frankfurt, I think. I think it was Frankfurt. If not, it was Leverkusen. It's one of those. It's always one of those two. But he's been a very impactful player for Man City. I think he already got a hat trick for them last week. Maybe it was this week. They won 4-0 this week. It probably was this week. I don't know. Anyway, but Manchester City versus Liverpool is my game of the week.
And that's it for our video. I wish we could talk more on stuff, but I think we both had a very long week. And this video is going to be very short for our long week. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any thoughts or comments about any of the games we've suggested, any of your thoughts on the Super Bowl, please let us know in the comments. Again, we're not really doing a video just due to we weren't really supporting any of the teams and it was just not going to fit in our schedules, so we're just not doing a Super Bowl video, and that's okay. So please don't forget to subscribe because we are still trying to get to 500 subscribers, and I know you guys can help us do that because we've gotten a bunch of subscribers lately the past couple of days, which was really nice. So like this video if you think I don't know, we'll be better by the next week.
I hope. Like that video, guys. Smash that like button.
If we can get through this week without crashing out. Fun fact, we did not make it through this last week without crashing.
It wasn't even close.
No. And then, like I said, let us know in the comments anything you guys are suggesting. we do have TikTok back, so we are now posting back on TikTok. So please go give us some likes over there, leave us some comments, and then check out our links for our other social media pages down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh, and don't forget our post notifications because, again, we have F1 stuff coming out and more Champions League videos.